Hey DreamStarters, hope you're able to follow along on the DreamStartersUniversity.com book club, book of the week, Trump, The Way to the Top. It was such a fast read, and then the information that I gathered from it was incredible. I highly recommend that you read this book. If you're in the business world, the sales world, or if you're just looking for any type of personal development and trying to be successful, this book was well worth the $6 that I spent at Half Price Books. It's just a collection of probably about 170 different authors in this, where the most successful people on the planet put together a collection of just information that they've taken from their own lives, or what their mentors have told them, or stuff they've just picked up along the way in the business world, and stuff they'd like to share with you. And I'll just read a couple. You see how fast this read is. Doesn't take long. Something you pick up, 6 a.m., grab your coffee and a book, set your mind straight. But I love this quote. This is from Leon Dreamin. My mentor, Gunter Pence, once said, "Half drunk is a waste of money. If you're going to do something, do it right with 100% commitment." That's the CEO of Sultan Incorporated. I'll just flip open to another one. This one's from Michael Dan, Chairman and President and CEO of Brinks Company. During one of my first job assignments, when I was 22, I was faced with a very difficult decision. I asked the founder of the firm for guidance. He replied, "It's your job to weigh all the available information and make the call in the best long-term interest of the firm. If you do that, you will be fine. When you don't know what to do, just make the best call." It's from Joseph T. Charles, president of Charles Industries. When developing a product, make sure that it's market driven. Great products that lack champions, identified markets, or customers are destined for failure. I'm going to repeat that because I learned that lesson 2008 during our first startup business. Great products that lack champions, identified markets, or customers are destined for failure. Let the market drive what you do. If people want it and there is demand for it, which is actually part of my 7 essentials for any entrepreneur that you can get online right now, demand. Demand is one of the key ingredients. If there's no demand, you cannot create it. It is one of the only things in this world that you cannot create. And here's how I'll end it with this one. This is from Michelle Clier, Chairman and CEO of Gumley Haft Clier. Have someone in a high position become your mentor. That person will become your protector, confidant, and biggest supporter and defender. In return, you'll become the senior person's eye and ears of the rest of the company. When I first started getting going at 18 years old, I found a guy who was my mentor, very successful guy. I looked up to him for a very long time. And he got me going in the business world. And since then, I was able to move on and find other mentors to help me along the way. But I believe to get you going, maybe you need somebody who can teach you a couple things just to get you the confidence and a little know-how to get rolling. But I believe in that. Mentorship is big. But as you can see, this book is just a bunch of information that you can use in your everyday life. And I highly recommend that you pick it up today on Amazon or at the bookstore nearby. But it's worth it. So hopefully you liked it once you get it. Or if you are paying attention and want to read the next book we're reading this week, a book a week. That's what we do here at DreamStarters University. So if you want to read along with us and give us your thoughts on the books on our website, please do so. But the next book for the sales gurus out there, Jeffrey Gitomer's Sales Bible, the Ultimate Sales Resources. The Ultimate Sales Resource. The 10.5 Commandments of Sales Success. And I believe sales is an everyday everyday must, whether if you're in sales or not. Everybody sells themselves. And so I believe there's a lot to learn from this, even if you're not in the sales world. So take a look at this. The next book, The Sales Bible by Jeffrey Gitomer. Stay tuned. And this is the DreamStarters University.com Book Club Book of the Week.